I got you. But I want to ask you, right? Because you made some comments about and you got a lot of backlash for that, man. How did you feel when you was getting all that backlash for the comments you made about Eminem?
You know, the Eminem controversy caught me by surprise because I didn't know that my position, like so many other positions that I have, would be considered controversial. I was doing a podcast interview. The topic came up. I think it was Joe Budden who suggested Eminem may be one of the greatest. And I said he could never be considered the GOAT. If you want to say he's one of the greatest, make that argument. But you will not call him the GOAT of a black cultural icon, of a black cultural product. You're not doing that. Our culture is our culture. We don't share it. If y'all want to give people privilege to participate, then they have participation privilege. But you cannot be the face of something my people made. This is not only true for me, this is true for most groups. But because black people suffer from post-traumatic slavery disease and we crave white validation more than oxygen, we are always looking to anoint some non-African as the face of something African people created. So when I said Eminem cannot be the GOAT, I never said he couldn't rap. I never said he didn't have talent. I simply said he can't be the GOAT. No more than DJ Khaled could ever be considered the GOAT as a DJ or producer because you are not African. So a lot of hip hop artists took offense. They came out of the woodworks with their unlicensed law degrees and served as Eminem's expert lawyer and publicist to the black world. And they defended that man better than Johnny Cochran defended O.J. Simpson, and basically told me I have no right to speak on the topic because I am not a rapper. Negro, I don't have to be a drug dealer to speak on drug dealing. I don't have to be a surgeon to speak on the racism that blacks suffer in the medical industry. And I don't have to be a rapper to speak on rap music. But as an African who grew up in hip hop, as an African who partakes in hip hop, as an African who is a safeguarder of all African culture, I will speak on anything my people create and anything my people are affected by. And I'm just disappointed, brother. Because just like we talked about Snow Bunny Barkley and Snow Bunny Shannon and LeBron James earlier defending Caitlin Clark, we saw the same thing happen with these so-called gangster rappers who took Eminem's defense against your good brother, Dr. Umar Ifa Tunde. And you know what bothered me the most about all of these rappers defending Eminem without him even asking them to, without him even paying for them to do it? What offended me the most about it, Art, I've never seen any of them defend black women the same way. Now, one of these rappers who defended Eminem against me, I never seen a single one of them defend black women as ferociously as they defended Eminem. What did I say earlier? Politically effeminate. Our gangster rappers are politically effeminate. Our basketball players, NFL players, politically effeminate whenever it comes to holding white people responsible for appropriating black culture. Here comes the gangster rappers to defend their white Jesus. Here comes the basketball players to defend their white Jesus. It's absolutely insane. Black celebrities never defend us. They never defend black America, but whenever white folks are offended by black people, they're the first people to pop up. I'll take you to DJ Vlad, Culture Vulture, DJ Vlad. Culture Vulture, DJ Vlad, after that interview I did with Joe Budden, Culture Vulture, DJ Vlad brought all these rappers on his platform and celebrities. And he asked everybody, do you agree with Dr. Umar? He said Eminem could never be the GOAT of hip hop. And I think 99%, if not 100% of these celebrity black men defended Eminem and reinforced the integrationist colorblind narrative that anybody can be a goat of hip hop. Hip hop is for everybody. Do you know we the only people who claim such things? You can't go into somebody else's culture and hear them say, we invented this for us. But anybody can steal it, use it, exploit it, misappropriate it, and we won't have a problem with it. Only when it comes to black people can you come in, exploit, appropriate, take advantage of something we made for us, and everybody's supposed to be okay with it. And on that note of Culture Vulture DJ Vlad, he got checked recently because there was a conversation about the Drake Kendrick Lamar beef. The Drake Kendrick Lamar beef. It was a Twitter conversation going on, and a black female professor from Princeton, whose name I am forgetting, she checked Culture Vulture DJ Vlad and she said, "You're white. This is a black conversation. Stay out of it." Those are not her exact words. I'm paraphrasing, but she basically told him, this is a black conversation. You white, stay out of it. Vlad, with all of his white privilege, took offense to that, and he responded to her by including Princeton University in the tweet. So he was basically bringing it to the attention of Princeton University that one of your black professors is telling me I don't have the right to participate in this private black conversation regarding this beef between these two rappers. Now, to be honest, he did apologize later. But of course he's going to do that because you have no right exploiting black culture and at the same time trying to get one of our black women fired. But guess what? When Vlad threatened to get that woman's job taken, when he threatened to make it known to her employer, Princeton University, that she told him he couldn't participate in that conversation on the Drake Kendrick beef, I didn't see a single rapper come to that sister's aid. I didn't see a single one of those celebrities who get interviewed on DJ Vlad's platform come to that sister's aid and say, you can't do that, bro. We let you participate in our culture. We can dismiss you from our culture. How dare you make millions off of black culture and then try to get one of our women fired from a prestigious Ivy League job? Are you out of your mind? Not one of them Negroes spoke up for black women. And this is why, Art, I understand why our sisters have so much contempt for us. We can defend DJ Vlad. We can defend Eminem. We can defend DJ Khaled. We can defend Caitlin Clark. But what about all the other black women who are not being defended? We throw them right under the bus. I cannot take issue with the black woman being so angry at the black man because we are not unapologetic in defense of our women. But I want to draw a parallel. Beyonce just came out with a country music album, Cowboy Carter. First time in country music history that a black person charted #1 on the Billboard country music chart. First time ever. Beyonce's first country album, she charts first place Billboard country music. Did you see the reaction from the country music community? They threw Beyonce under the bus. They threw Beyonce under the bus. Not just the fans, the artists. The artists threw Beyonce under the bus. They were all over TikTok, all over Twitter, all over Instagram, talking about why she can't stay her butt in the ghetto. These are the comments. Why can't she stay in the ghetto? And we don't allow you to come dressed and have clothing. You got to cover all your body up. And why isn't R&B and pop music enough? Why you got to come and pollute our music? I want you to see the contradiction here, Art. When I said Eminem can't be the GOAT, hip hop's most popular rappers came out and tried to chastise Dr. Umar in defense of Eminem. But when Beyonce came out with the Cowboy Carter album as #1 for black artists, those white country musicians and their fan base attacked Beyonce vehemently. They tried to destroy that sister's credibility in the country music world, even though the roots of country music go to the slave plantations of America. The country music, the guitar, and all of that was born on the plantations where our ancestors slaved themselves. So were enslaved, not themselves, but were enslaved. So Beyonce has every right to get into country music. But guess what? They consider that their territory. And had white people invented country music art, I would have no problem with them telling Beyonce to stay out of our music, because we want the best person in this genre to be one of us. I would have no problem with it. The only problem with it is we actually invented country music, not white folks. But had they invented it, I would respect their decision and tell Beyonce, leave their music alone. But because we invented country music, Beyonce has all the right in the world to make a country music album if she wants to. It's the double standard. Everybody has a right to exploit black art. Everybody has a right to appropriate black art. Everybody has a right to take advantage of black art. But let you try to infiltrate their art. Let you try to infiltrate their culture. They will reject you and send you back to where you come from. We have to accept everybody. Nobody has to accept us.